official, y'all. We're back for our second week, bringing y'all the most up-to-date stories on Hollywood. Are you ready?
Yes. Okay, so Lamar Odom's life is finally looking up. After his divorce from Khloe Kardashian for alleged drug use and cheating, he just got signed to a team in Spain. I'm probably butchering the name, but he just got there on Tuesday, and he signed for a 2-month contract, and they're going to see how he does, to see if he likes it. If he does well, and they'll extend the contract. The coach said he's not that worried about drug use. They think that if they can just get him on the right track, he'll do great as long as he stays focused.
Well, that's good for him. Yeah. I've been feeling really bad for him.
Me too.
I mean, yeah, it's his fault. He's making mistakes, but I mean, at least he's getting a second chance, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Well, speaking of second chances in the spotlight, do you remember Christy Brinkley?
Yes, I love her.
She's 60, still looks hotter than I do, and she finally is sharing her secrets on how she stays looking so young. She says first, the gym. Right. She says it gives her the energy she needs and the boost, and she just does total workout, she says.
Wow.
And second, this might come as a shocker, she actually, her luscious locks.
Exactly.
Sports Illustrated, like whatever. She actually uses her own line of hair extensions for
That's
that.
amazing.
So, yeah. I mean, I think that's a good idea that celebrities actually endorsing their own products. Like, they use them. So,
kudos to her.
I need to be hooked up with some of those. My hair is growing.
Okay, well, as you know, Mark Anthony and J.Lo were once married. They're now divorced, and everyone knows her track record is not the best. And she loves young guys. Yeah, she loves young guys. So she's been dating Casper Smart, which is her backup dancer. And apparently Mark Anthony went to the Wendy Williams show on Monday and talked about how their relationship is awesome. They text each other. I mean, I don't know. If I was J.Lo, would I want my ex-husband texting my now boyfriend?
Let me think about that situation. Well, I mean, they have kids, and so maybe that's why they do it.
Exactly.
But, I mean, maybe she's a type. Maybe they just don't like each other.
Yeah, he pretty much said, like, when you really love someone and care about someone, you know, that bond never breaks. And like you said, they have children. But I think that's kind of uncomfortable. But if it works for them, then hey.
That's what the Kardashians did
exactly.
with Kris Jenner's first husband
right.
and Bruce. Like, they would all hang
out.
out.
Kardashian, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And so, yeah, you never know. Well, speaking of love, but maybe not on the best note, Gwyneth Paltrow. Yeah. She's married to Coldplay singer.
Yes, I love them together.
But there are rumors now coming out over the app Whisper. Do you remember that one that was really, really popular here?
Yeah.
Whisper, someone came out with it that she is cheating on her husband with an entertainment lawyer.
She doesn't seem like the type to cheat. She
seems way too uppity to do that.
Yeah, and just... she's innocent to me, but I mean, you never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Well, what she's saying is she's denying it completely. And so I guess we'll have to see how the story unfolds. Because, you know, sometimes they deny it straight off. And then the more evidence comes out, and then they have to, like, backtrack and be like, okay, maybe once. So
they've been married for a long time
posted.
Yeah. Well, Miley Cyrus and Jared Leto are apparently hooking up. He's 42, and I think she's, like, 24.
He's 42?
Yes, he's pretty old. And so... they had, I guess the pre-Grammys party was a couple of weeks ago, and they seemingly have in common art and music, and they had a little sleepover.
He's brilliant. He's nominated for an Oscar, right?
Yes, he was.
So Miley might show up at the Oscars.
I hope not. I hope she's not twerking.
You know what I just thought of, though? This is so funny. I actually saw on E! News, they asked him, who's your date for the Oscars? And he played super coy about it.
Yeah.
So maybe it's going to be Miley.
They were super charming.
You heard it here first, everybody. Connecting the dots.
So we'll see. We don't know yet.
And finally, our last story. This one's really sad to me. The Voice, have you ever seen that show?
Yeah, I love it.
So it's so much fun. I love the audition part. Well, one of our favorites, CeeLo, is not going to be returning for next season. Or ever again, is what I thought.
He's like all over the place with his personality.
And like, he's really good about getting those singers who maybe aren't country or pop, but like kind of in the middle. And he's really good with working on them.
Exactly.
So I guess we'll have to see what happens. But thank you all again for tuning in to the Hollywood Social. We'll be back next week bringing you more Hollywood news. See you then.
Make sure you pick up your copy of The Prairie that comes out this Tuesday.
And on Thursday, tune into TMI, only on the 91.1.